chance to take these out. And we'll see what they do to open the game as Woods will let it sail into the end zone. Joe Mixon in the backfield, familiar with this type of environment from his days in Cincinnati. And he's got the handoff on first down, plunging forward for a gain of 2.
So they've had trouble protecting him this year as opposed to a year ago.
Play action on 2nd down and 8. Stroud rolls, throws, caught. Tank Dell in the NFL. Challenge for Stroud in this offense now from the 45. Quickly get it to the outside. Top 5 across the board. And again, driving force behind this 13-1 record for Kansas City. Now 2nd down and 12. Stroud, quick throw. It's incomplete for Schultz. The 4th-year man out of Illinois on this 3rd down and 12. Stroud, well protected in the pocket. Loss over the middle. It's picked. Intercepted in the back line. 10th interception of the season for Stroud. He had gone the last 2 games without one. Here's a quick pass to Worthy on first down, navigating his way through.
He covers quicker than anybody he's been around.
2nd down and 2. Handoff to Pacheco, who bounces it towards the outside and then surges forward for the. He's still looking for his own rhythm. Has not scored since his return. And Kelsey debut here today. Mahomes pumps, throws in traffic. It's caught. Zone. He has really been outstanding for Kansas City. Right on cue. Plays, including 17 of those that have gone for touchdowns. Worthy the motion man. Handoff to Pacheco. And he'll disappear into the. Last week was go at left tackle and deal with Myles Garrett. This week they've got 2 great pass rushers on the edge as well. As efforts for the first time today.
Holding, number 65, offense.
Hunt in there for the first time. We'll see if they can get it back into Butker's field goal range. Hasn't been quite 100% himself as Mahomes under pressure. Leaves it for Worthy. Slips away from the first. And see how he can extend plays. He will roll. Now Mahomes plants. Steps up and he will run. Mahomes looking to take the angle and he won't get there. Down in 2.
Kelsey time.
Mahomes looks, throws, caught. Hollywood Brown, his first catch as a Chief. Believed he and Rashee Rice together were going to be a dynamic duo for this offense. Add in this speedy rookie, and it would take it to another level. Often is Noah Gray, who's got 5 touchdowns in his last 5 games. 2nd down and 8. Mahomes with time, nearly tripped. Mahomes, first down. Mahomes, touchdown. Yards per game over the last 2 seasons. They have been dominant, and they have carried this team to this 13-1 record. That is a nice catch over the middle by
the running back. Are the biggest playmakers that this offense has.
Stroud on first down, loft over the middle. It's caught. Dell in stride. Let the playmakers do the rest. Haven't seen Mixon really get involved yet. So we'll get the handoff here on first down. Busted to the outside. Showing off the speed. Mixon down the sideline. He's downs inside the red zone. 3 plays, 3 first downs on this drive. Stroud rolls. Stroud throws across his body. It's caught by Wood. Quick throw, Collins, quick tackle, Jack split out wide. Here comes the pressure, Stroud, lofts end zone, incomplete. 50-plus yarders here this season, and this one from 33 is perfect. The offense as Fairbairn sends it away, and this one will be fielded by Remigio, and Nico Remigio just runs into a wall with Kareem Hunt, the running back on first down. And the first down carry goes to Hunt, who explodes through the hole and across the 40.
Down the field.
They hope that he can be the guy to take the top off the defense as Mahomes is going to be sacked from camp, but has come back and already been exactly the player that they knew he is. 3rd and 14, Mahomes just gets rid of it for Kelsey. Not a whole lot of room to go, and he gets
a physically toiling year for Patrick Mahomes.
First punt of the day on either side. Ariza will send it away, and Robert Woods with man and Pierce the back. Play action, flag down. Stroud lets it rip to the sideline.
Offside, offense, number 12.
This Cade Stover, their tight end, out of Ohio State.
Pitch it for Pierce, looking to get to the outside, and Pierce will clock is under 5 just as they break the huddle. Stroud does get it off. Rush comes. Stroud feels it. Lofts. Open. Collins. Perfect placement from Stroud.
The Texans are working with a limited offensive line. They've done a pretty good job dealing with Chris Jones.
We'll start in Kansas City territory with a pitch for Mixon. And Mixon will lower the shoulder where he's going to be coming from. defensively. Play action. Stroud with some good protection. Sets, fires, deep ball, in coverage, incomplete.
And this young safety, Jaden Hicks, number 21, is in good position.
Houston 1 for 3 on third down. This one 3rd and 6 for Stroud. To the outside. Caught. First down. Duffy coming off his first career interception last week. Oh, free agent. 2nd down and 11 as a result of another TFL for this Houston offense. Quick throw, quick tackles this season. They'll get rid of it quickly on target. Stout Kansas City pass rush. Knocking on the door of the red zone. Stroud to the outside. Another completion. Back from a shoulder injury. Former first-round pick. Have not seen him in relief. Mixon gets away from the first and the second. Beautiful job when it's needed. 1st and goal for Stroud. Deep drop. Rolls out. Stroud on the run. It's caught. Touchdown, Dalton Schultz.
Spagnuolo talked about. Here's Schultz. He's going to go to the back of the end zone and just kind of uncover. Crowd thought there was a hold on Karlaftis as
Houston. 2nd touchdown of the season for Schultz. C.J. Stroud said, if you build a tight end in a lab, I'd like him to look like Big 86. He finds his guy to give his team their first lead of the day. And the Kansas City defense had allowed just 3 points in the previous 3 first halves, already with 10 just a couple minutes into this 2nd quarter. Remigio will look to return this one from about the goal line, and he has
been an outstanding special teams player. We've seen him in pass protection on 3rd down.
See if they can establish the run once again. Pacheco up the middle, and he gets, including the sealer against Tyreek Hill. Another handoff and no running room.
Rush the passer and guys in the back end who can take the football away.
Goes down in 7 for Mahomes, off his back foot, wide open. 2nd catch for Hollywood Brown. To establish and really assume a much larger role than they probably expected coming into the season. Now he can just play what he's supposed to play. Season up until today, they were going to hit the ground running because of that preseason work that they had put in. 2nd and 10, Mahomes lost it. They called that an incompletion. No, it's a live ball. Toe picks it up with a flag down. He'll run it all the way back.
Will return by the defense for a touchdown.
In this one, the question also becomes, does he still have control as the arm is moving?
It is an incomplete pass. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Number 95, defense.
That becomes an incomplete pass. Now they get 15 tacked on at the end because Barnett hits Mahomes in the head. Your guy and take a shot here.
Quick hitter, Worthy on the out. Sensational. They're hoping Brown can assume that same role. This is going to be run the motion man on 3rd down and 3. Mahomes steps up. Off his.
Daniil Hunter collapsing the pocket. This is what they do.
Number 20, defense.
He's got his hands full today with these 2 guys.
All pro guard at that, one of the best in the league. Mahomes going to take the shot here towards the end zone, incomplete.
Well, they had one called here, and they had it open, and this should have been a catch.
Back-to-back games without a reception. Sets up 2nd down and 10. Mahomes on the move to the sideline, incomplete. Misses on open opportunities for Patrick Mahomes. Sets up 3rd down and 10. Rush comes, Mahomes fires, caught.
Gets open against zone defense.
Quick hitter, Worthy.
Roll, and Jimmy Ward had done a great job stepping in.
So Miles Bryant comes in. He's matched up on Hopkins. 3 for 5 on 3rd down so far today with that 1 4th down conversion. Mahomes guns, Worthy caught, turn it upfield. Catches. Mahomes has hit 4 different receivers. It's Hunt on the give. Hunt! That these two have in dueling with one another. C.J. Stroud said, it's an extra motivating factor, but at the end of the day, I just want to play well. They be seated in the AFC. Houston looking to play their best ball as December turns to January. Stroud in trouble, gets rid of it for Schultz. What a play just to escape the sack. Stroud uncorks, caught again.
Away from the defender.
Now in the slot. Stroud, good pocket. Stroud steps right into it. Out for Houston as they have it from the 44. Set up the screen for Mixon with good blocking in front. Mixon weaves his way through, and it's an excellent Chiefs pass rush. First set of downs for Stroud on the deep drop. And he'll just swing it out back to Mixon, looking to get away from Bolton, and he does. Flag is down at the 16.
Number 3.
Line.
Normally in the slot, he's working outside.
Field, he has been the go-to guy for Stroud for most of this first half. Stroud feeling the pressure, and he does just get it away.
He impacts it always.
Dell back on the field for the 2nd and 20. Stroud running for his life. Stroud just gets rid of it down the field, incomplete.
Jones is. Here he is up at the top, working on Blake Fisher, the rookie.
Stroud, dangerous, and picked! Bunches once it starts. He's that type of athlete, and sure enough, here they are, looking to capitalize off another turnover. And a big play here for Pirine down the sideline. Pirine back in there on 1st down. 2 timeouts for Kansas City to work with 45 left. Looking for the double dip. Mahomes steps up. Mahomes goes down.
Holding. Number 24.
1st down for Mahomes. Steps into this one looking end zone worthy. Goes up. Makes the ground. 5 all time when they have 6 or more takeaways in a game. 2nd and 10. Another screen. Pirine this time out worthy. You've got Smith-Schuster, Hopkins, and Watson all out there. For Mahomes over the middle. Incomplete.
Speed on paper, but nobody's running by him in camp, and he has been outstanding as a rookie.
This was a question mark coming in, but Butker.
A couple timeouts and then go from there.
Wally the back. Stroud, clean pocket. Nearly crumbled. Now Stroud's going to take off and run himself across the 40 and out of bounds. Can use all the field here. Stroud will take off again, angling his way towards first half. Rush comes. Stroud fields. Stroud rolls, plants, throws, hit as he released it, looking to the goal line, popped in the air, and then knocked off, incomplete.
The game so far.
Fairbairn will boot it away. Kansas City deferred to the 2nd half, and Remigio will take it from just in front of the goal line. Angling towards the outside, Remigio slips a tackle and then gets shoved backward. Waiting for official word.
Return holding number 26.
He's in that first half for 13 yards. He's got the rock on this 1st down carry and will put Kelsey in motion on 2nd and 7. Delayed handoff. Pacheco running England. He suffered week 2. Mahomes guns it short.
Graded to out with a knee injury, and safety Jimmy Ward also out with a foot injury.
Yeah,
guys.
KT, it's great when you have questions answered immediately. That is the defensive play caller. 3rd down and 10 for Mahomes. Feeling the pressure over the top. Oh, nearly picked. Is back to return it for the Texans. He has been aggressive as the punt returner for Houston. Lets it hop, and he will take this one from just about the 40-yard line. Makes a cut, gets it to
here in the 2nd half. Protect the football.
5th multi-interception game for Stroud as he'll step up on play action. Roll to the right and deliver a bullet income powered by AWS. 2nd down and 10. Deep drop-off play action. Stroud with time and delivers to Woods with some room to work with, and Woods inside the 30 for Stroud and company. From the 33-yard line, delayed handoff up the middle, not a lot of room to work with. Mixon has at least 100 yards rushing and a touchdown in 6 straight road games on the season. Back to the air for Stroud. Stops. Deep shot. Stroud. End zone. Caught in the bucket for Dell and a touchdown. Already missing Stephon Diggs, and it looks like it's a friendly fire right there. Did their starting quarterback. Fairbairn will come on to tie the game, and they miss it. Ball back with just 11:40 to play. Just a couple minutes into this 3rd quarter, and this will be returned. Remigio along the sideline inside the 40.
Something like this as well. I mean, it's not just one team.
Quick screen and
Spot for this Chiefs offense all season.
Mahomes pumps, fires, caught. Noah Graves was also open. Said I needed to get him involved more, just give him the opportunity to make a play. 8 for 8 on 4th and 1 this year. Pacheco won't make it. 9 for 9. Himself up for moments. We've seen it through his college and NFL career. Now how can he do it in a big moment against the #1 team? Touchdown in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 8. Collins on the outside. And he's
top going against Blake Fisher right here.
Pressure comes. Stroud gets rid of it. Incomplete.
Ball. You see the unblocked defender, Najee Johnson.
More comfortable with his new team as the season has gone on. Low snap, handles it well. Kick angling towards the side, and Remigio was slow to get up following his first catch. And a misdirection on the slant. It's Worthy. Worthy up to 45, leading receiver of the day for Kansas City. Now the catch does.
On third down in the red zone for Patrick Mahomes.
Looked like a free play, it will be, and it's a run for Hunt, delivering some. Mahomes on first down, pumps. Mahomes evades, he'll tuck, he'll run. Mahomes will slot your screen. Mahomes on 2nd and 2, guns over the middle for Kelsey in a first. Gray in motion on first down, Hunt stays in there. Mahomes with time, and he'll just go with a check down to Hunt, who stays on his come on the last couple of weeks defensively. Worthy, jet sweep, Worthy. 2nd and 3. Handoff Hunt. And he will continue to grind forward for the last year with Cleveland in the playoffs against Houston with a receiving and rushing touchdown. 1st and goal to the end zone. Touchdown. Been disappointing, but he's got his team still within 1 score. Approaching the end of this 3rd quarter. Goes across his body in traffic. He's been quiet, especially into the 2nd half. Handoff, Mixon with a hole, and Mixon. Stroud to Mixon a little high. Then when he hasn't been there. Decent protection for Stroud to the outside. A timeout.
Delay of game, number 7.
3rd and 15. Here comes the rush. Stroud steps up. A lot of room for Dalton Schultz on the first down conversion.
That player.
Mixon. Play clock under 5. Potentially the last play of this 3rd quarter is a completion to the outside at the 4th quarter. Bolton made the tackle. Schultz coming alive. 1 possession game. What else would you expect as we head to the 4th at Arrowhead on a holiday special? Here in Kansas City, and they've got a 3rd and 1 to start the 4th quarter with a handoff. Mixon patient. And Beck as the fullback once again. Toss. Mixon. Sniffed out. Well in field goal range. 2nd down and 12. Stroud escapes. Stroud looks. Delivers a bullet for a first down. With Smith and Schultz. Mix in the back. Fake it to him. Stroud. Deep drop. Now he has to escape Karlaftis. Keeping the play alive. Stroud directing traffic. And play clock under 5. 2nd and goal from the 15. Stroud, Jones there, Karlaftis there, and he throws it along from the 15.
That's his 2nd delay of game.
At the end of games, 3rd and goal now from the 20. Stroud knocked up in the air, incomplete. Oh. And Jones, meanwhile, Fairbairn missed the extra point. Will try this from 38 yards. And this time sneaks it through. He's in play in the NFL. Another 1-score game in the 4th quarter at Arrowhead. And this one will be returned shy of the goal line by Remigio. Stutter step move.
Gets in a touchdown and some timely runs.
It'll be Hunt. It's similar to what they saw with Rashee Rice latter stages last season.
As much as any reason.
And he's as efficient as anybody in the league on this down. 3rd and 8. Pressure comes. Mahomes gets rid of it. And DeAndre Hopkins, the spin. He still has some of the best hands in the league today. Mahomes on play action. Looking to get away, just gets rid of it. Oh, that was 22.5, the most by a duo in the NFL this year. Hunt, good running room. Hunt stays in there. He's got the handoff on first down. As he wiggled teams in the NFL this year, they could absolutely use one here. Mahomes lets it rip. Kelsey gets sandwiched out of this timeout. Handoff, Hunt, got it, and then some. Stick with it on the ground.
And he's going to do whatever he can to help us win. He's solidified it a little bit.
Mahomes to the outside. Down from the 14-yard line. Kareem Hunt delayed. And he gets walloped at the line.
I think ideal for Kansas City if they get DJ Humphries back. They can put Tooney back at guard.
Hollywood Brown to the outside.
You want him back in at guard.
Big 3rd down and 5 for Mahomes. Deep drop, rolls, end zone. incomplete.
Not sure that Worthy knew he was back there. There was nobody on Kelsey.
For Harrison Butker, who already made from 44, and this one at Arrowhead, where the Chiefs at 13-1 have found ways to win week in and week out. So we return Robert Woods a couple yards deep in the end zone. Talked about is limiting the negatives, the bad plays from happening. C.J. Stroud will have to do the same here. Mixon got away from Tranquil, but situation for Houston. Rush comes. Stroud steps up, delivers a deep ball to the sideline, out of bounds. Stroud on 3rd and 11. Free rusher comes. Williams gets home.
Anybody. Nice design by the Chiefs.
They could use a great punt from the former Chief Townsend. He sends it away, but a lot of room for Remigio at the 30. And then he gets sent on Sunday Night Football. Texans defense could use a quick stop any way they can. Brown in motion, 2nd down and 8. Quick screen, Hollywood Brown using this. Here's a big 3rd down and 4. Mahomes quickly, Pirine got the slippage, and Pirine got. They can into and out of the 2-minute warning. Hunt up the middle, dragged down for the 2nd time in 3 seasons. Hand off, up the middle, that'll do it. Kareem Hunt, how far will he take it? For the Chiefs in reality, you've got a team that with 27. Kansas City 14-1 on the season. Chevrolet postgame coming up next after another victory for the 2-time defending champs.